Hey there, UltiZeta here, and welcome back to more Let's Play Bug Fables. This is incredibly fucking awkward for me because, let's see, it is currently September 26th, and I last recorded in, like, very, very early April with Crab. I don't really remember what's going on. I've done a lot of things since then. I'm pretty certain I streamed Hollow Knight, I did, Mega Man X2, I did, other things, Pokemon Black in its entirety, started various other streams. Kirby Mass Attack, everything I've done between now and then. It has kind of been a weird recording thing for me, but it's just because, like, I don't know, something about this game is, like, not priority necessarily. Not that I'm disliking it or anything, but it has been something that has been tricky to find time to do recording sessions of. Especially because I am, like I said before, where I want to have new guests for each different chapter and stuff. Like, that does also add to that sense of, like, difficulty in scheduling. Now, that's not to say I'm not trying to blame the guests that I have, because I do have a guest who is sitting very, very patiently and waiting for me to introduce them, but I'm going to not introduce them yet, just to make it extra that much more painful. It's not their fault, because we've only really been trying to schedule this for about a month, and in that time I recorded Kirby Mass Attack anyway, so no real delay happened. So it's really just my fault for being lazy. But either way, welcome to the channel. Very special guest, Vinyl Dragon, say hello.
Howdy do. I've been sitting behind this curtain right here this whole time, being absolutely distraught over just everything. Honestly, everything you were saying, I'm just absolute I'm tearing papers apart. I'm typing in nuclear launch codes.
I've completely blown your mind.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyways, I don't exactly remember everything I'm supposed to be doing, but I did double check the previous recording session very quickly and saw that I need to go to the Ant Kingdom, but I also just remembered that I'm very low on health, so I should find like an inn or something before I actually go to an area. Can I sleep in my bed? I think I can sleep in my bed.
And speaking of not knowing what to do, I just want to be very clear. I know two things about this game. There are bugs, and there are supposedly, allegedly, fables. I haven't seen, these episodes haven't been released yet. I have not watched them. I have never played this game. I have no fucking clue what's happening. And that will be able to be told, I'm sure.
Basically, it's a Paper Mario game.
I figured that from just looking at it. But, where's the noose in the town square?
It's this instead.
Ah, that's fucked up.
You can get full heals from certain save points, right? It's been a bit.
Usually games have like when you save you full heal in general.
Not usually. Some games
or just like if it's a save
RPG
point.
Things. I'm just
really. Because I don't know. I'm thinking about a lot of RPGs. A lot of like Dragon Quest / Final Fantasy, like maybe specifically JRPGs do that a lot. I don't know.
I know Pokemon doesn't.
That's
true. I know the other Paper Mario games don't, because they have separate blocks for it usually.
That's true. Huh. Weird.
I don't know where an inn is, but I will find one eventually. I'm sure one exists somewhere, or at least one of the healing crystals somewhere. I think the healing crystals are yellow. Either way, what's your opinion on Paper Mario?
I like it a lot. I've also never finished a single Paper Mario game. Nor do I own one. I've only ever, like, played them at friends' houses and been like, oh, this is cool. That's that. I'd love to play Thousand Year Door. I don't have, $60 to spend on a GameCube game.
Well, if you have the Nintendo Switch Online and the and you get the N64 thing that comes out in October, then you'll be able, and whenever that happens, you'll be able to play Paper Mario N64 at least.
I forgot about that. Yeah. I really might have to get that because I've I'm a huge Star Fox fan, and I've never actually played. Wait, that's not true. I've absolutely played Star Fox 64 to death. I was thinking of the SNES version, which I already, I guess, have access to, and I just haven't been playing it for no reason.
What? I'm confused. Okay, well, important conversation is happening, but I'm just mostly focusing on trying to find an inn. You're probably a bank. I just... Maybe there's a healing thing inside the castle? I'm trying to find anything. Tell us more about your love of Star Fox.
Yeah, I'll talk about an entirely different game. It's good. Like, I don't know, that was a good example. Whatever just happened there. Star Fox is great in like having character by character interaction be directly involved in the gameplay. Yeah, there's another. Aw, this is cute. This is a cute game. Like, I'm a big fan of those character interactions, especially when they are directly relevant, or as a result of player choice. Like shooting down Falco and him saying, "Hey, I'm on your side, Einstein," and that's that. There's not much more to it than that, but it's still cool.
Well, it is on your side.
That's so true. And you are Einstein. I don't know if you knew that. There's this huge fan theory that I personally believe in.
That Fox McCloud is Albert Einstein?
Is actually, yeah. Instead of, it's sort of like more of a theory for like life itself, not for the game. It's that like when Einstein, if you look at the dates of Einstein's death, and the release of the original Star Fox game for the SNES, they actually line up perfectly. Don't look it up. Don't look it up. It's definitely true. It's not that you know, Einstein was alive decades and decades before.
Okay, I think I just need to go because I don't see any obvious like way to heal myself anymore.
Yeah, do it hardcore. Just don't take damage. Simple as that. Just never be hurt. Just don't die. Seems pretty easy.
I mean, I guess I could just... feed people leaves?
That's one of my favorite RPG things also, as we're seeing right now. Because like this person...
I don't really have any healing items, period. I should just buy some.
Dang. That would definitely be a good idea. Like, people always need to come up with new names for their healing items. Anytime it like exists in something else, you like have a game that's in a new world, it cannot be healing potion. It has to be rhododendron leaf or like I don't know, strawberry socket.
I am just a bug.
You are just a bug, and it makes sense. Exactly. Like I'm not even against it. I think I love it, honestly. But it's just fascinating. It's weird to me that every single RPG maker feels the need to come up with brand new names for all their items. I wonder if like Phoenix Down is copywritten.
The weirdest thing about Phoenix Down to me is that, like, I didn't really understand it back initially.
In terms of, like, what those words mean, or you didn't understand that people could come back to life?
I didn't understand why it was called Phoenix Down, basically.
Gotcha.
Because, like,
yeah.
I interpreted down as, like, a direction or a position. I don't know.
No, I definitely...
It took me a very, very long time to realize that it meant feather down, as in feathers, and it's a phoenix because it's an actual phoenix, and phoenix are known for, like, restorative properties. Like, that just did not click with me, and I wonder how many other people I just gave a huge revelation to, because it's like, it doesn't feel like... It's an understandable thing, but it also doesn't feel like it's an understandable thing.
I
Like,
know.
it takes a lot of thought.
Because like there's in some games whenever somebody is killed, it'll say that they're downed, and like in my mind whenever I first saw that, I was like, oh, okay, so it's referring to the fact that people are down. Like that like syntax doesn't really make sense. Phoenix down, but it's like it's for people. It's a phoenix for people who are down. Sure, it's like no. Down is a thing. It's a type of feather close to the. It's basically saying like Eye of Newt, but in a much more specific and you know.
It's also kind of weird because I feel like the phrasing of it is also like a phoenix down, which doesn't really make sense from the sense that down is feathers and it's kind of already plural.
Yeah, exactly. It's a bunch of stuff. I don't think there is a singular for down. I think it's one of those like fish situations that it means.
Yeah. But no, you can't. It's like no one really ever does say it's singular anyway.
Yeah. Exactly. I don't know what a singular would even look like. I guess now that I'm thinking about it, because down is like very.
A singular
very
feather,
small,
basically.
Like but like a very, very, very small feather. Because down is like woven into itself to all hell. So like it's the equivalent of like a, I don't know, I want to say a penny for some reason. You know how birds are covered in pennies? It's like that.
What? Sorry, I was reading the sign and now I'm just confused.
No, I think you're definitely caught up. I think you understand everything perfectly.
Oh, here's the person who heals me.
Oh. Huh.
Cool. I should have just sucked it up. I didn't even have to fight anything until now and then. Good to know I wasted my time.
In my defense, I did tell you to just kind of to power through.
So clearly you knew way more than me.
Oh, of course, I know everything about this game.
Anyways, the Lost Sands, it's been a while. They're way too huge. It's gonna take ages. It'd be nice if we could just move a bit faster. No, just run. Oh, you can charge. Cool. Good to know that you could have done this forever, but you just decided not to tell us that you could do this. So, I just do this then? Okay. That's nice. Can I do it at an angle? I can.
Oh, that's fun.
I'm gonna give people a paper cut.
I'm always a big fan of those, like, Phoenix boot style. Charge really fast in one direction, and then you have to... It creates a mini-game that's not intentional or even, like, usually talked about in the game at all. But, like, you have to time when you're going to slow down and stuff. Like, in the first Nier game, once you, like, tame some boars... I'm going to be talking about a bunch of other games, again, because I don't know this one at all.
That is
I don't
entirely
know these
valid.
Names.
V is the bug, V is the bee, Leaf is the blue guy and he's icy, and Kabu is the green beetle.
V, Leaf, and Ivy.
No, Kabu.
Kabu. Where did Ivy come from?
I don't know.
Yeah, anyway.
I said Leaf was icy.
Icy.
So you replaced one of the letters, I guess.
Sure, I guess. Yeah, I don't know, it just... That doesn't make, like... That's definitely what happened, it just doesn't make any sense that that's what happened. I have played, I should say, Superstar Saga. Which I know stole a million things from Paper Mario and is, like, the creation of the Mario and Luigi
Superstar Saga
series.
Didn't really take too much from Paper Mario. It took more from the Mario RPG, arguably.
Gotcha. That makes sense. I was just thinking in terms of like I don't know, when I think Paper Mario, I immediately think the way the combat works, like this. And Superstar Saga definitely has that kind of stuff. But
It's not like, I mean, they're all still based on Mario RPG, so it's understandable that there is like a parallel between them, but they are kind of mostly grandfathered from the original Super Mario RPG.
Interesting. Makes sense. Shows how much. Again, that's the only Mario RPG in general I've ever played.
Superstar Saga's a pretty good one.
Yeah.
I won't deny that.
No, it's the only one I've ever played. I've also played it like 3 times or something.
I mean, it took me like probably 7 times to beat the game. Probably 5 times to beat the game, and then I played it 7 times total because I replayed it a couple times. The last time I played it was for my Let's Play. Oh, there's an enemy.
Same here. I used to always play it and get to a very specific part where Luigi gets sick from a mushroom or something. Like you play a game up in like Cloud Town or something, and
Little Funga Town.
Little Funga Town. Thank you. It's incredible to me, but also makes total sense that you remember that.
Why wouldn't I?
Of course.
I have a good memory. I know things.
You have a encyclopedic knowledge of all things. Mario? I don't know. Yeah, and like Luigi would get sick, and then you have to go out as Mario. And from that point on, I would always stop there because right after that, there's a weird barrel puzzle that I just was so bad at. I did not understand
with
it.
Luigi.
With Luigi, yeah. You get Luigi back, and then
so
there's
in Teehee
weird,
Valley,
like,
you couldn't beat that.
I believe so. Yeah, like it's like the one that's like an XY grid, and I think you have to line stuff. It's like Yoshi's Cookie, maybe. For some reason, I can't even remember what you were supposed to do, but like for the first however many years that I played that game, I could not understand that puzzle to the slightest. And then I, like, many years later was like, you know what, I'm gonna pick up this game again. I'll start it off from the beginning and play through. I started getting to that point, and I was like, oh shit, that's coming up. I'm so afraid because I remember it being so difficult, and I immediately did it, and I was like, what? This was the simplest, easiest, dumbest puzzle. I don't understand how I didn't understand this.
I understand how you didn't understand. It's because when we are young, we're stupid.
That's true. I was a big old dummy. I couldn't even beat one of the extra levels of Legend of Starfy. That's how
I've never
absolutely
played
stupid
that
I
one.
was. I mean, like it's a very ulty game in my opinion. I think you would like it. It is a bit of a well, the levels I'm thinking of are button mashers, and I think I think of the game as a button mash because you unlock this super dash, and it's just a better way of getting around. And so I just always use that. I would never not be pressing that button.
That does not sound like an ulti game at all.
No, that's why I was thinking not. It's not in that way. But
I know what you mean because I like stuff like Kirby and Pikmin, so it's got that similar cutesy charm.
Yeah,
platform
exactly.
Style. I know that much about the game.
And it's good. You might like it. I don't know. I'd recommend you try it out. I think sometime, but whether or not you enjoy it, and I also recommend you don't do that weird dashing thing so you don't kill your hand. But no, I like moving fast in games. I've always Sonic games were the ones I grew up on the most.
I mean, I've done all of the Sonic games pretty much, so you're talking to the right person here.
That's perfect, because I've got a very specific... Again, I warned you, this was going to be me talking about entirely different games, because I know nothing about this one.
It's entirely valid. It gives me a nice buffer period to, like, reacclimate myself to everything going on here.
Perfect. And then once you understand something enough that you want to turn our attention back to the actual game that we're playing, feel free to. But I was always have you played? I'm assuming you've played them. But did you record the Sonic Advance series?
I have actually not played any of the handheld Sonic games except Generations 3DS.
Really? Okay. This is
They are on a to-do list, but the Sonic Advance games are not available anywhere, really. And they're also not super prioritized for me, so I just kind of...
Makes sense. Yeah. I mean, I have them as cartridges, but I assume you don't have a way of recording Game Boy unless you've got like a...
No, I can record Game Boy Advance, easy peasy. I just don't own the games, and they're not on Wii U Virtual Console.
Yeah, which is bullshit. But it's still wild to me. I understand why they're doing it now, because like Castlevania released the remake of released the re-release of all the Castlevania GBA games on Switch. But it's wild to me that they haven't just put GBA games on Nintendo Switch Online just yet. Like those are I don't know, those are some of the best of the best in my opinion.
They're only just now getting to N64, so I think they're just very slow about it all.
They shouldn't be. It's
no one's
very
really
easy.
arguing that, but
Yeah,
it's just the case.
I guess, like, yeah, I mean, I think they're doing it for literally, like, for stock reasons, for shareholder reasons. Like, it's better to release very small bits over the course of a long period of time to give the idea of, like, longevity and, like, you know, go up to your shareholders and be like, and now we're adding all these games, and people are gonna like that a lot. And you might think that people aren't just going to buy it and stop. Even if people don't buy that, then they'll see that these games are getting released later on, and then they'll want to buy those later on. Like, I don't know. If they, the way I'm not. I've never touched the internals of a Switch, but I'm certain, since my understanding is it's just like basically running on a sandboxed Android. Like, it's not difficult. Once you port one N64 game, once you have the emulator in there, it shouldn't be that difficult to get another one in. It shouldn't take that long, at least as long as they are taking. But I don't know, they're Nintendo, they can do it. Anyway, Sonic Advance games, my opinion, best in the entire series. Better than the original Genesis, better than Mania, better than the adventure games, my opinion. 2 especially. 2's my favorite of the bunch, and like 3 is right next to that. It's got some weird mechanics that are put in there.
I've heard that Sonic Advance 3 is the best except for the first stage, which is the worst thing in the world.
That's fascinating. I don't agree with that. I'm trying to remember what the first stage is. It's
Route 99.
Grass something.
No, it's not. It's Route 99. It's a city.
Oh, yes. Why do people not like that?
I've only heard it from one person, so I would not say people.
Fair.
That is the one opinion that I've heard about the advanced games.
I mean, it's weird. Like, you know, it's a first Sonic level, and it doesn't take place in a green-hilled zone.
I mean, that's not that weird.
So, like,
until really, like, arguably the modern era.
And that's exactly it.
Beyond.
That's why I think the advanced games are the best, is that they take a lot, especially from like the adventure series, which I believe they were like
they were being released right around the same time.
Exactly, yeah. And as a result, like they copy the same kind of style, which is easily the best type of style for Sonic, just like that super like 90s like kind of extra cool. There's every time you jump off of a spring, you can hit the R button and do like a little trick that gives you extra points, and also like lets you move a little bit in a direction in the air, and it's good. It's like, I don't know, it's
I'm sorry, I need to derail this
game.
location
No
because
worries.
there's a giant can of soda.
There is a giant can of pop specifically, which is messed up because it means those developers might be from God, what is it? It's just like the Midwest. What do they call it? Pop.
I don't know.
I know this. I can't remember. I can't remember names of popular U.S. cities.
You don't need to know any names. It doesn't exist. America's a joke anyway. It doesn't exist. It's all just a giant hallucination.
That's true. All that exists is Bug World. All I need to know is we are in Sandtown.
It's looking a lot more like Sand Hill right now. I don't really know where I'm going. I'm just kind of walking around.
Fair.
There's a guy with a sword. He's very intimidating.
It's pretty cool.
Do you want to voice him?
You're Team Snake Mouth, aren't you? You did Arya's ceremony.
That's us.
Nice. Oh, that's it. Nice. We're fellow explorers too. Ever heard of us?
Given what I've heard, are you Stratos and Delilah?
Yep, that's us. I'm Delilah and this guy's Stralos. Nice meeting you.
You're known as Team Slacker, correct? Famous for never finishing missions?
No mission's interesting for long enough. Why bother finishing them?
And you still call yourselves explorers?
Of course, we love exploring. No place is out of reach.
Nice.
We're more like informants, yeah? For the other explorers. It's kind of cute. We gather intelligence about tough quests so other leams can do them. Nice deal, ain't it?
I like that you didn't even question what a leam was because you misread the word team.
I just assumed.
You just rolled with it perfectly, like no question, no hesitation, no like, no pause, just like, oh, what? I don't know what a leam is, but I'm just gonna roll with it.
I assumed it was something to do with this game that I didn't know. We think this here is the fabled sand castle.
What? This brick?
Oh yes. Tablet's just waiting. Tablet? The T's are a little cut off on my end. Just waiting for its secret to be unearthed.
You think it's just gonna come out of the sand?
Maybe. No clue what's inside. But what good castle has no good treasure?
So how does it come out?
Sorry, we don't know yet. When we do, we gotta tell the queen.
Looks like Slacker ain't quite the name for them. So that's how things were. I don't know what that means, Kabu.
Take care on your mission. I'm sure we'll meet when you figure this out.
There is a hole. Something could fit here.
Ooh. Looks like you need a large rock with a design on it.
I'm probably going to need a cube. A game cube.
Ooh. A cube in a game? What do they think of next?
A sphere in a game.
Don't even joke about that. That would be too much. I've only played Minecraft and never played any other games. I don't believe that games can have any sort of rounded geometry.
Better not tell you about Kirby then.
I don't know this. I don't know this silly fella.
Oh, I think okay. Okay, so if I go back up here, this other room, I think I can knock that thing down. I don't know what it will necessarily get for me, but I think I can do it, and that's the important thing. It's something I can do, so I'm gonna do it then.
Sure. Yeah, I'm assuming yeah. You should just walk around solving environmental puzzles until you find...
I did it. I got right back to where I was.
Perfect.
I think I need to go that direction, because, yeah, then I can... This is basically just me setting up a shortcut, I think.
Yeah.
Around the desert. So I need to go head over to the left somewhere. Presumably.
Hopefully. We'll see. Speaking of Kirby, how about that Direct just recently happened? The Nintendo Direct.
Yeah, it totally recently happened.
It
absolutely, based on when this video is going to be coming out.
Oh fuck! I forgot that that came out 8 to 10 months ago.
For the record, I have absolutely no idea when this is actually getting released. I started this Let's Play in January. It is September. For all I know, this is going to be coming out in like April 2022.
Okay, in that case, the game will probably be out by then. I'll just pretend it's
I mean, I could still give my opinions on it.
I'm just excited about a Kirby Automata, like this jumping into the lore of Kirby in a way that we've only ever gotten in like weird subtext. I'm pumped as hell about it.
I am interested in it. I just hate the name.
Yeah, Forgotten Lands. It's kind of...
It's not even Forgotten Lands,
anything?
It's Forgotten Land.
Forgotten Land.
In my head, I just call it Kirby Lost World, because I hate myself.
I mean, you heard me. I called it Kirby Automata. I don't blame you for renaming it.
I mean, your joke at least is like based on like the theming of the world. Mine is just a dumb gag on Sonic Lost World because it's a synonym.
Yeah. It works, at least. I don't know. It gets across the point of what game it is, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, but it makes me think that Kirby's gonna be fighting Zeddy, and that concept horrifies me. from like a deep psychological level.
It's so weird to me that the Sonic team loves to design new characters and enemies for their new games, and they never do it in the Sonic style. The baddies from whatever they were called, the Six, the Sinister Six, I think it was.
The Deadly Six.
Deadly. That's nothing, first of all. Quick side note, Deadly Six, that's nothing. That's just 2 words. That's just adjective noun. Anyway,
I pressed the wrong
Deadly
button.
Oh no. Oh, you're dead.
I can
now.
at least
That's
spy
it.
this now.
This is a pathologic style game where every single action has direct and inevitable deadly.
Oh, this thing hurts.
Damn.
I should
I
press
didn't
the
realize.
right button.
Yeah, I didn't realize how low the numbers. I love that. I love how low these numbers are. I mean, you're.
It's Paper Mario style. That's what they do.
Like, good. Yeah, it's true, and it's good. I don't know. I always love that. RPGs love to have huge numbers. Anybody who's played a Final Fantasy game.
Why are you gagging?
Has seen.
What did you have against him?
He had it coming.
Apparently, he just really likes Beatles.
Yeah, unfortunately. Or really hates them.
I was
Low number
really hoping I was just going to
RPGs.
smack into whatever that flying thing is with the tree.
Oh, that'd be good.
That was my expectation. Are you an enemy? You are an enemy. Okay. You're just standing entirely still, so I thought you were like some sort of.
I think the enemy pathing doesn't
They have walls.
involve. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure all like. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm guessing all those walls also exist anytime there's like movable terrain like that, because otherwise it might be a little bit too difficult to code. Not like impossible, but enough that would be an extra week to just do that. And indie game devs love to cut corners. And that's not criticizing them. I am an indie game dev. I get it. I don't blame them.
I hate. I really wish it was the Switch Diamond. I can't like wrap my head around like what buttons are which on this controller.
Is it just you're using a Switch Pro controller?
Yes. Alright, this should probably kill both these guys. So did you wind up saying everything you wanted to about Sonic Advance?
Oh, I mean, probably not. Just a
I don't
second.
remember.
I could talk about that for like a clean 20 minutes. They're just good games. 3 has I don't agree with that person about the first level of 3 being bad. Maybe it is. I haven't played it recently enough. It's got a very interesting, weird partner system that your moves change based on, like, you can play as different characters, and then also you can play as different secondary characters. So like your default starts off as Sonic and Tails, and then you unlock Knuckles, and then you can also play as Tails with Sonic as your partner, and that gives you slightly different things. And then you unlock Knuckles, and you can just do that, and you can, you know, everything just compounds until you get like 5 or 6 characters. It's good, and it's interesting.
Anyways,
But-
I ran into a
yeah.
cutscene, I guess. So you can voice this person
It
as
is-
well.
If it isn't those peppy explorers.
Hi! Hey, Team
Hey,
Snake Mouth.
oh,
How's
jeez.
it going? Oh, it's a bit hot because I'm here and I'm very hot. You're traveling to Defiant Route as well? Yeah, we're on a mission to protect these merchants.
Specifically our deal snail. We could fight or run, but this one's pretty wimpy.
It's been a super good day, though. Easiest mission we've ever had. I think... Okay, yep. It happened faster than I expected, but I was still expecting that once that line got said. Bandits! This one's you.
Is that... Oh, that's... Okay. You've got some nerve trying to mug us? Dear, it's okay. We can get the money back. We can make the money back. Don't get hurt for... As if I'd rather go down fighting than to yield to these scoundrels.
You speak brave words for a powerless merchant. It is your last chance to surrender to the Wasp Kingdom. Is that a guy a wasp? He looks more like a ladybug. We won't let you take anything. It's time to show you what you can do. Merchants are so greedy, you can't share just a few things. Now we're gonna have to take it all. Okay, I don't really care. Battle time. I probably should have healed before this. There was a heal section right there, but
Yeah.
I was too lazy and didn't think there was going to be a cutscene. But I did save, I'm pretty certain, so...
Never mind the mini-boss, yeah. Good luck.
So... First and foremost, burglar. Okay. What do I have? Yeah, sure. Attack all the enemies. That works nicely. Alright. Thief Star. Fascinating.
It's interesting to me how they
friends. What's interesting?
the I don't know, the world of this game that they're crafting. Everyone is bugs, and bugs are people. Correct me if I'm wrong. It seems
what?
like...
Where'd my health go? I thought I was giving myself health, and then I didn't have any health added. What? Fine.
Oh, damn. Rest in peace.
Whatever that item is, it's stupid and useless. Alright, fine. Magic Seed on Haru.
Like, correct me if I'm wrong, there's no, like, people in this game, right? There's no, like, giant humans or, like, toothpicks that you pick up that you use as swords type situation. Like Tail of
no.
Despero or like, what's that, Mouse Tales or whatever? Can't remember that one comic. It's great. It's a good comic. Yeah, I don't know. It's interesting to me where they're drawing the line between because, you know, there's a million different stories about small creatures that are everything, that are like borrowers or bugs or whatever, and this is, everyone in the world is bugs, and everybody's just used to everything being huge in that way. There's nothing. The only normal sized things are the things that people make for each other. That boomerang.
Burglars are the worst. They are big. Okay. Let me turn relay. Well, actually, no. I'm probably the strongest, so he'll be able to be good at fighting this dude. And now I can freeze him. Hey. That did not do a lot of damage. Everybody's dying slowly but surely.
It's an interesting mechanic with the enemies flying. Like, it's Paper Mario.
Basically, yeah.
Enemies flying, then getting knocked down, and you only end up having one character. Seemingly that can damage them while they're flying.
And speaking of which, she just died.
Cool, with the enemy flying. So here's that mechanic in action.
Throw a hard seed at you.
Nice.
Alright, one more attack should do it. I just need to figure out how. Okay.
Congrats.
Perfect.
Oh, yeah, perfect. Nice though.
Problem solved.
Yeah.
V is dead. Problem solved. Yes, we gotta go back and report this. I'm still getting paid, right? Shut it, let's go. You, we won't forget this.
That was terrifying. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks, Team Snake Mouth.
We were going to be fine. They were weaklings. I don't remember the
You're
voice.
welcome. Those wasps are showing up more, huh? It's worrying indeed. We should report this as soon as we're able.
We're just humble merchants. We can't help too much.
Give us free items, words.
We were so very grateful for your help. This isn't much, but take it.
Yay, I got a crystal berry. I don't know what that does. I didn't even need to ask this time.
Of course, you won't find merchants you won't find merchants in debt. With this, we're even.
We can keep the merchants safe from here. We're almost at the town. Don't let us slow you down. And then they got jumped immediately and died.
Yep. Oh yeah, no, you're. This is like a From Software style environmental storytelling. Like they say, oh, we're just gonna be traveling over. We definitely won't encounter any more bandits. And then you walk over and you just see a gory, bloody mess.
There's probably gonna be one more enemy that I can kill between now and then that will fully heal me. So I'm going to not pay for healing because I am incredibly stingy. Anyways, I think this is a good spot to probably end this first episode. So next time on Let's Play Bug Fables, Vinyl and I are going to go to the left.
That's great. I've never been to the left before. I'm so excited.
I have a feeling that there's going to be sand.
No way. No chance.